What's the most dangerous thing about being a bounty hunter? It's not the armed fugitives or the late-night stakeouts. It's when your skip turns out to be someone you know. I've been a bounty hunter for 17 years, tracked over 400 fugitives across 12 states, found a guy hiding in a septic tank in Louisiana, pulled another one out of a wedding chapel in Vegas where he was literally at the altar. I've been shot at twice, stabbed once, and had my truck set on fire by a meth cook in Arkansas. None of that compares to the feeling you get when you kick down a door and recognize the face staring back at you. The job teaches you to see everyone as a target, a photo, a file number, a paycheck. You stop thinking about them as people, because if you do, you hesitate, and hesitation gets you killed. But all that training goes out the window when the $85,000 skip you've been tracking for 3 weeks turns out to be your ex-wife, Danielle. I hadn't spoken to her in 6 years and hadn't thought about her much either. The marriage ended badly with lawyers and fighting, the kind of breakup where you promise never to see each other again. And now here I was, staring at her file. Embezzlement, $2.3 million, federal charges. She'd skipped bail 3 weeks ago, and the bondsman offered me $85,000 to bring her in. I should have said no and passed it to another hunter, but 85 grand is 85 grand. I told myself it was just another job. I traced her to Albuquerque in 48 hours. The Desert Rose Inn, room 14. I watched the motel for an hour. Her car was there, a blue Honda Civic I recognized. She was inside. I approached at dawn with my gun ready and kicked the door open. She was sitting on the bed, waiting for me. Hello, Ivan. She didn't look surprised or scared, just tired. Danielle, I wondered if they'd send you. Figured my luck was that bad. You skipped bail. I'm bringing you in. Did they tell you what I'm charged with? Embezzlement. Doesn't matter. You ran. That's all I need to know. She laughed bitterly. Right, because you always followed the rules. That's why you were such a great husband. Don't do that. This isn't personal. It's always personal with you, Ivan. She stood up. I didn't steal anything. The company I worked for was trafficking fentanyl. I found evidence and went to my boss. He told me to forget what I saw. I didn't. So they framed me. And now they want me dead. That's a hell of a story. It's the truth. Check my phone, the emails, the death threats. Check the police report from when they broke into my apartment. I didn't move. She stepped closer. Yvonne, I know you hate me. I know you think I ruined your life, but I'm telling you the truth. If you bring me in, they'll kill me before I make it to trial. Give me your phone. She handed it over. I scrolled through the messages. The emails were real, and the threats were specific. There were photos of her apartment showing it had been trashed. Someone had written on her mirror in red paint, "Stop talking." Then I heard it. A car engine, close and getting closer. I looked out the window and saw a black SUV with tinted windows. 2 men were getting out. Danielle saw them and went pale. They found me. One of the men pulled a gun. "Back door," I said. "Move. Go," I told Danielle. "Out the bathroom window. My truck's 3 buildings down. Blue Ford. What are you going to do? Buy you time. Go." She hesitated, then ran. I heard the bathroom window open as the motel room door exploded inward. The 2 men came in fast, guns drawn. I had mine aimed at the first one's chest. "Federal agent," I lied. "Put the weapons down." They didn't buy it. The first one smiled. "You're Ivan, bounty hunter. We know who you are. Then you know I don't miss. You're outnumbered. You're outgunned. I've got 12 rounds. You've got 2 bodies. Do the math." We stood there, a 3-way standoff. Then I heard Danielle's truck door slam outside. The second man heard it too and started toward the window. I fired, hit him in the shoulder. He went down screaming. The first man fired back, but I'd already moved, using the bed as cover. He rushed me. Bad mistake. I caught him with the gun barrel across his face, then put him on the ground with a knee to his throat. "Who sent you?" He laughed, blood running from his nose. "You think we're the only ones? There's 20 more where we came from." I knocked him unconscious and took both their phones, grabbed their weapons and threw them in the dumpster outside. Then I ran. Danielle had the truck running. I jumped in and we drove. 2 hours later, I handed her off to my FBI contact in Santa Fe. He'd been building a case against the pharmaceutical company for 2 years, and Danielle's testimony would seal it. "You lost your bounty for me," she said before going inside. "Yeah, why? Because some things matter more than money. Took me 17 years to figure that out." She smiled. First real smile I'd seen from her in years. "Maybe you did learn something after all." I watched her walk into federal protection, then drove home. I'd lost $85,000, but I'd saved a life. That had to count for something. The bondsman paid me the full $85,000 anyway when he heard what I did, said it was good for business, and Danielle's testimony put the entire pharmaceutical operation behind bars.